It's the final countdown. You remember that song? I think it was by a group called Europe. Final countdown, last week on this program. Pretty excited. So I know it's going to be a tough one because lift is going to go up and double drop sets. Plus I did the low carb experiment yesterday. It's only been one day and I'm here worried that I won't have enough energy. So what did I do? Because I normally work out fasted, but this is what I got in case. So it's a little Nature bar. It's about 170 calories with 20 grams of protein. So all day yesterday I only had about 20 grams of carbs. So yesterday I only had 60 grams. So this is a third of it. I'm gonna try the first lift overhead press, and if I feel weak, I'm just gonna down this so that the next two sets will be mindset will, I'll say, have carbs in my system. That means I can lift again. So we'll give it a go, and if not, we'll get my little pre-workout. I also have, of course, coffee, and that's about it. All right, guys, so happy Monday, happy week. Thanks again for giving this program a go, and wishing you awesome lifts in the next few workouts, and look forward to hearing all your feedback by the end of this week. All right, take care.
It doesn't shrink at all. So the Lunenburg is a versatile recipe too. Now, it's a custard, so you start with eggs, a combination of whole eggs and egg yolks. And we know everybody can get the recipe at grandma.ca. Yes, we do that. I will add sugar. I like to add crackers. Before that, they keep doing is that safe? Is that okay? Starburst, unexplainably juicy.
More dishwasher brands recommend Cascade Platinum. It's specially designed with the soaking, scrubbing, and rinsing built right in. And unlike finished fabrics, Cascade Platinum dissolves quickly. Cascade Platinum removes stuck-on food for sparkling clean dishes. Cascade Platinum.
So then you set these aside to cool to room temperature because we're working with butter puff pastry, so you don't want to put a hot filling and then have the butter melt out of the pastry. So after it's cooled, you want to give some just brown mushrooms. Yeah. We don't get excited about them, no. But yet across the country, every province has mushroom farms. I make it if I'm doing a lot of entertaining. Say before Christmas, I'll make a big batch of puff pastry and freeze it in pieces. But honestly, you can buy good butter puff pastry. It comes all in.
Lift day 1 for week 12 done. That's the last of it. Tough workout again, as you can see in the video. First set of overhead press, I did 5. In the second one, unfortunately, I only got to 4. So I wasn't sure what to do next, if I should just decrease the weight and go again, or keep the same weight and go for 5. So I kept the same weight, but what I figured out was, when I was doing the second set, I was taking way too much time up top when I was doing my breathe-in brace. So by the time the 5th rep rolled around, I was already tired. Like, I was really gassed already, because holding that weight up above your head, it's not easy, right? So I said, okay, let me do the next set faster, still with good form as much as possible. I was leaning back a bit, but I didn't hold it up for long, right? I just took the breathe-in brace, bring it down, up, breathe-in brace, down and up, right? Before the second set, I was just holding it and taking my time, which wasn't a good idea. So I still did it, which is awesome. I also ate that bar, that whatever energy bar, during the workout, because I think it was just a mental thing, because I was very low on carbs. So for whoever else is watching this, not on the Summit team, I just trying an experiment this week, because we have our photo shoot in 3 weeks, or less than 3 weeks now, and I'm just trying to do this carb deload for this week. And then on Friday I have a dinner with my buddies, so I'm gonna carb up with beer and all sorts of stuff, and I want to see how it looks Saturday. It's just a little experiment to see how this carb manipulation works, because I've never done it, and I talked to some fit pros, watched a lot of videos just to see how people lose that extra water weight just to look just a little bit leaner. So I'm giving it a go. If it's bullshit and doesn't work, then I'm just gonna stick to what I do. But hey, give it a try. So the caveat is, when you do low carbs, for most people, you need the carbs for the energy, right? Especially lifting. So I had a little bit of a mental psych, or mental block, thinking that because I was low on carbs, I wouldn't be able to lift. The good thing is, I was hovering a little bit above my my weight the last few weeks, because I got down to 137 and I was up to 142 over the weekend. I was like, what the fuck? So just by doing a low carb day yesterday, when I say low carb, I mean just up to 20% carbs of my calories. I'm not talking about cutting it out, but normally I'm at 40 to 50% carbs. But yeah, I shed all the water weight, so I'm back down to 138 now. So it's interesting how much water you can retain. So we'll see how it goes. Back to the lifts, the wrist straps. Thank you, Rich. The key, or the cue for me, was to, what you said, roll it underneath. And then what I was doing is rolling my hands forward, but then revving it like a motorcycle to tighten it. And that's what worked. So I finally understood what it meant. So it's basically cutting off the goddamn circulation on your wrist. So rolls were good. I'm so happy about that. Calves were good. And the last one was the flies. Good stuff too. Everything was good. I think now that we're finished this program, up until July when we restart the summit, I'm gonna just stop doing flies and elect to do another shoulder exercise, some other one like Cuban press, or all types of different variations, just to give it more variety. So that's that. I'm gonna be experimenting again with the lower carbs, so I'll keep it around the 20%, and up until, I'll probably drop it every few days. So like, I guess tomorrow maybe 15% of my calories, then 10% up until Friday, and see how it goes. All right guys, 2 more workouts for me and we are done this program. Let me see how you do, and have a great week. Take care.